Hello, welcome back, and greetings everyone. Precious Stables, coils are humming, see you back in Ace Attorney. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, second game, I believe. Was it a Resolve? Yes, this is your automatic lab assistant Eleonora Electrica streaming in from the distant past. We are back to something that is not Procopia. And we're back in the court. So today, apologies, my voice is a bit cracked, but yes, let's continue. Oh yes, now I remember which case we're at. It's been such a long time since we actually opened this particular game, because it's been a long time since we just played Procopia for a very long time. So it's so sicky. It was, if you think about it, it was because they were mentioning something along the line of these two cases that was actually so sicky related, and one of the cases was not documented and not published, and we're trying to find out what that was. Yes, my lord. Alright, catastrophic night. Okay, let's see. It was around 9 o'clock that evening, and when I visited my neighbor and I took some tea with me as a gift. Oh, it's the one that he poisoned someone. We had heated literary debate over a nice hot drink, after which I went back to my home and around 11. My tea was completely harmless. He couldn't have locked the door behind me otherwise, could he? Strigini? Takes some time to have effect to the body. People don't kneel over immediately after taking it. The victim would have been perfectly able to lock the door after the guests left. The argument still stands. Oh, okay. What is that? Let's see. What is that? It's a highly toxic alkaloid that's derived from the seeds of streechnols. It's known for its intense bitter taste and has been historically used in gastric medicine and pesticides. Oh. Okay. Okay, don't know. No idea. Interesting. Very interesting. How did they know? How did they actually know that was the case? Let me see. So what do we have? Yori books. Envelope. Crime scene photograph. Pair of teacups. Oh. It's stained on the inside. Oh. Okay, never leave the in the cup long enough to leave a mark. Okay, so that's... So that means like this has been drank when it's hot, and this one is not. Okay, that's Natsume's. Okay, so Shamspeare left it until it's cold. So maybe he didn't drink it. There's like a thing. A little reddish medallion from the center that has mysteriously vanished. Oh, The little reddish medallion from the center has vanished. Oh, okay, so it was red before. Okay, so that's the thing, and that's it. Alright. Mr. Natsume claims his tea have been harmless, presumably, though the teacups have been examined for traces of poison, haven't they? Why didn't I think of that? Well, as it happens, no. We haven't been able to. Oh, no, what? Okay, so they assume that is the poison. So how could you overlook something, but... What does that mean? Learn from... my learned Nipponese friends has falsely incensed... Okay. Inspectors at Scotland Yard was unable to examine the tea. Not that it was overlooked. Unable, why? It's simple enough, there was none left, not a drop. Someone must have been very thirsty indeed. Current scientific technique is not possible to test for poison under such circumstances. It's quite interesting that, like, when I think about it, I think the first game, right? Like, the first game of AA, the photographs in that game was actually black and white. But thinking about, like, in this particular game, you got, like, colored photograph. It's quite interesting. I only need a drop, but that one drop does actually have to exist, funny enough. Lack of examination notwithstanding. Well, it appears nothing other than the tea past the victim's lips the night in question. Ooh, I see, thank you. The matter is clear. So that's why I was mentioning, like, oh, there's a rim inside. There's like stain inside. He probably didn't touch that much. So where did that tea go? What? You see it in their faces, I'm sure. Recognition of accused guilt. Your client's fate with it is all but sealed. Oh no. No. You will lose. Oh no. Whoop. Whoop. Panic. Oh, big slap. Counsel for defense. Proceed with your cross-examination. Yes, my lords. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Okay, I feel like we need to press, so I'm assuming we should be able to get something from 5 of the testimony. So to bump it up to 6, probably. Were you and your neighbor good friends then? No, we weren't friends. Not at all. Not at all. Never ever. Why? Simple no, why? Then, why did you decide to pay him the visit? Mr. Shamsmith fancies himself as having great literary knowledge. As a fellow scholar of English literature, we found much to talk about together. Come now, no Nipponese could understand the finer points of English literature. And on that night in question, that was the topic of the conversation as well, I presume. It was my day, the day of my last trial, when I acquitted. I'd just arrived back from my lodgings. At my lodgings, when I ran into Mr. Shamsmere outside on the streets, that was around 6 o'clock. Exchanged 1 or 2 pleasantries, but it soon turned into a heated discussion. Was on his way out at the time though, so I promised to visit him in his room that evening at 9 to continue our debate, but did I have ill intentions? No, not 1, not 2, not any, not at all. Okay. So no motivation, I see. No beef. Maybe no beef. Okay. About Shakespeare's work. Shakespeare. Okay. Oh yes, my lords. Romeo and Juliet. Who was stronger? Oh, so... who was stronger? Mentally? Physically? Romeo and Juliet. Who was stronger? I know. I'm gonna regret asking this, but how did that debate go? Well, we both agree that we will reach a conclusion more quickly with an reenactment. So we battled it out. No! What? Oh, Mr. Shamsby got all sorts of costume in his room for just such a contest. Oh! Oh, you were actually in a costume! Acting! He has Romeo and I as Juliet. No! Wow! They fight. The fact remains that it was you who prepared the tea and took it to the victim, correct? I boiled the water in my room and made a pot to take with me. I heard that he was too poor to have tea himself, so see? Oh, there was no sign of any tea leaves in the man's room. I wanted to do something nice, to be friendly. So why is everyone looking at me with such a suspicion? My tea was harmless, of course it was. And do you have any basis for that statement? Oh. So, there's no tea left for, like to check the poison, and there's also no tea left to prove there is poison in the tea, right? Well, my tea was completely harmless. He couldn't have locked the door behind me otherwise, couldn't he? Ooh, who knows? Yes, there was not a drop left in the victim's room anywhere, was there? That's correct. Anyone would think the fellow had never had a pot of tea before. He must have licked it dry. Which is a pity, because the one drop is all we would have needs to analyze it for poison. So, there's... Except for Shamsby saying, like, oh, he poisoned me. There's absolutely nothing to prove there is poison in the lodgings, in the victim's body, in the victim's body? Oh, I don't know. Did they check the victim? Maybe. They say that you returned home to your room at 11. Yes, definitely. By heaven and earth, I swear. Landlord was able to verify that as it happens. Oh, the sketchy landlords. Oh yeah, but people died in that lodgings, no? Haunted. He confirmed that the defendant went back to his room at 11 that night. And how is the landlord able to be able to attest to this? Well, he said it was lamps, I believe. Oh, lamps, Inspector. And tenants returned to their room and start using gas and lamps in other parts of the house because... Yes, Mr. Garrett seems to pay a lot of attention to the comings and goings of his tenants. There's only one key to Mr. Shamsby's room, so I know that for certain. He must have locked the door himself from inside the room. The victim has confirmed that to be the case, yes. So I'm right, my tea was harmless, completely harmless. You take poison, you die. Everyone knows that. It's not that simple, I'm afraid. Oh, that was loud mata. How long does it take for symptoms to appear then? According to the coroner I was speaking to at the yard, it was about 30 minutes after the poison was consumed. 30? Wow. and the victim suffers violent convulsions and cramping and stiffness and eventually dies from, oh my freaking asphyxiation? Wow, it's a 30 minutes window. Okay. Seems to be a lot of different types of poison in the world, that's for sure. Oh dear, death by poisoning again. It's always so awful. 30 minutes is a long time. Certainly long enough for the victim to have locked the door behind the accused after he left. Oh. Can't deny that. And further degrades Soseki-san's alibi. I have medical report. Oh, yeah, there you go. I have medical report from the doctor who examined the victim here. It spells it out really. The accused is the only person who could have done it. Oh, well, very well. The court will add this report to the court records. Okay, let's take a look. Delayed onset of symptoms. Court records. Let's see. Okay, victim Willem Shamsby. Cause of coma, ingestion of a small quantity of stretching. I don't know how to read that. Oh my god. So they say, Google says strychnine. Strychnine, I see. Okay, toxic effects present 30 minutes after ingestion. High likelihood of substance have been mixed with tea in the victim was drinking, but no sample could be obtained for testing. Investigative conclusions. The poison incident occurred around 1:30 AM on the 21st of February, assessed. 21st, so he left. It says from victim's pocket watch that appeared to have broken when the man collapsed after delayed onset of symptoms. No container for poison was found at the scene. So maybe 1 AM. If they slurped the tea at around 1 AM. Okay, let's go back. Poison and tea. It's 9 o'clock. Around 11. So that is the case if he left around 11, that's like what, 2 hours window? You say it was 11 PM when you left to return to your room, correct? Yes. And Inspector Gregson, can we rely on the information on the medical report unconditionally? Of course we can. There's no problem with that report, Sunshine. Oh, actually, I think there must be a really big problem. Because there's chronologically inconsistency between the defendant's testimony. What are you on about? According to this report, the victim must have consumed the poison around 1:30 in the morning. And yet, defendant Mr. Natsumi left victim's room at 11. Oh. That's right. There's more than 2 hours missing time there. I feel like Balrog's gonna jump in and say like, oh, nope. There's a stain on the tea. If there's poison in the tea that Mr. Natsume brought to the victim's room, how could the victim have fallen ill to it 2.5 hours after defendant's left? Oh. Oh, nice. Defendant's argument is entirely reasonable. How do you respond? It's like, yeah, you know. Oh no, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Pray forgive the discourtesy if my mind has wonders. I was considering what cuisine would be best complement the contents of my hallowed chalice of this luncheon. Okay. Could it have happened, you ask? Oh my freaking god. Ah, spooky. I do hate to shatter illusions, but my Nipponese friends appear to have been chasing a phantom idea. Okay. Is it so hard to imagine that victim drank the tea after the accused has left? For example, at the time stated in the medical report, yes, around 1:30. He brought the tea with him and drank together with his neighbor. In Japan, there's well-known saying, drink the tea while it's hot. My country is even more saying, there's nothing more refreshing than cold tea. Really? I didn't know that. The point is, if there's such a long gap, there might be other ways to explain how the victim came to be poisoned, other possibilities. What sort of possibilities, Counsel? That's tricky. Oh, well, for example, maybe the man had another visitor. Another visitor? That's very bold assertion, my learned friends. From someone who has nothing to say. Is this a bad time? What's going on? Hi, Blue Blue. What's up? Why is it a bad time? I see. For this. Yes, while we get beaten in the chords, we're celebrating in chat. Seems more important than at the moment in music channel. Yeah, we're getting beaten. A slap in the face. But all good. The victim could have taken poison from his own volition. Oh, you suggest that it might have been suicide, Kanso. Oh. You sounds like Nanami. I'm pretty sure you're Nanami. But yeah, how's your day? How's Friday? Quickly. Shamsby has categorically denied suicide. Okay, so the idea can and must be discounted. Oh, slap! But he could be lying. Awkward. Is something wrong? Yes, probably. Okay, maybe. What's happening? What's happening? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, the key player in this case just arrived. Who? Hold it! Who's that? Who's that? Out our brave candle. Oh, okay. Hey! The poor player. Oh no. Oh no. That's Shamsby, I see. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Oh, interesting. Who, sir, are you? William Shamsby, my lord, last was I undone by these bitter than I am the victim. Oh, okay, the victim's here. Oh, so we got like three guys standing side by side. Prosecution seeks to call this gentleman to the stands. With his testimony, my learned friend's fatal resistance will be utterly crushed. Calling him a witness of his own case. Very well. Yay! Okay. Okay, alright, yay. But I still have my own tale to tell, my own tale of worst fall. Okay. I see. No one cares, Mr. Natsumi. Oh wait, oh, we're doing it at the same time. I think they're gonna yap over each other. So it's probably like interact with each other and then like listening to... Oh! That's a new guy. Alright, that's Mr. Shamsby. Who's that guy? Yes, I think. Wait, yeah, we've seen that man before. Who's that? The writer of words so sweet, they do send the breeze. Inventors of ideas so profound, they compose the earth. And rivaled poets and match scribe, William Shakespeare. Oh, Shakespeare. Oh my god. The great bard to be recalled to life anew. Okay, so he is Shakespeare. The name's Meter Man. Adron B. Meter Man. What? Oh, hey! That's why it's Meter Man, I see. I work for the Altaman Gas Company, East End branch office. I remember now, it was yesterday on Briar Road. Servue, hello, welcome in, how are you? Welcome back. Oh yes, she's right, it's him. It's been a minute, yeah, right? How goes? Happy Friday. What's this? Yeah, he's sneaking in, look at that. Oh my god, thank you so much for the resubs, oh my god. Thank you. Oh, thanks a lot. Iffy, thank you. My alert must be slacking.
Thank you for choosing to stay, survivor.
There you go.
May your time here be safe and fulfilling.
Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Servue. Good seeing you. Hope you're doing great. And getting a lot of sunshines lately. And it's 38 months. Madness. That is mad. Yeah, like you have found a badge. Like you must have been like the first subscriber ever on this channel. And I can't believe it's been 38 months since then. Thank you so much. What's that man doing over there? One of the first 10. Yes. That is mad. Looks like he's trying to see into Soseki-san's lodging. Something wrong. A Meter Man. Excuse me, could we have a word? Woo, bye. Fallen since 2023, January. Oh my god, I think like I started streaming around December as well, so... It's been a long while. Oh my freaking god. Time flies. It's already 2026. It's been years. Yeah, thank you so much for staying around all these time. Appreciate that. Yes, we spotted him outside the Mr. Garrett's house that morning. Still need to play Mario Kart, remember? Oh right. Oh my god. It's like Mario and this Mario Kart and there is Mario Kart World as well. Holy shit. So many games. Oh, just drop me a message then. And he's a gas company employee. What does he have to do with this case? So, Shamspeare, you're the victim of this miserable affair, correct? Oh heaven, oh hell. Do you command me, remember? A sweet poison is crossed me and crossed my innocent lips. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's like a little harp music on the background. That's cute.
Unidentified raiders at gate. Secure systems immediately.
Hola, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for bringing your friends in. How's your stream?
Bam, 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 bam. I've got a piece myself, but I'm running non-stop. I'm going
What's that?
I'm gonna make it out in one piece. I'm gonna run away.
Oh, Homuru, how are you? Welcome in, welcome back. Thank you so much for the raids. Hope you win a lot in the Pokemon Champions. Who's in your team? How is your ranking? Behold, you only have to rearrange the letters of my name to see me, Seraph, an angel indeed. Okay. What a clip indeed. And yes, welcome in Raiders. I am Eleonora Electrica. Time-hopping fizzy-filled bot VTuber and artist, which means I did my model art and some other bits you see around my channel myself. And we love stories, so this is one of my favorite games. This is Ace Attorney, but great Ace Attorney where it launched on 3DS and it got a great story where it reboots in the imaginary past where there is like, you know, like everything in this imaginary London and imaginary Japan. A master bowler in doubles. Oh, congrats! What's your favorite pair? Who's in your team? But yeah, like lately I've been seeing quite a lot of clips that people playing champions a lot. I was seeing like people doing no gods plus Fissure and no god. That was so funny. That was so freaking funny when that happened. So I be a noble of mind, sweet of nature and valley, honest of heart, and all heavenly angels be. Sure. The juror seems to be very moved by this man, I'm afraid. Oh my god, the charm, the riz! Oh my god, look at that riz! You can't hear anything. Jury 6 was like, pon. Using Charizard Y, Venusaur, Rotten Wash, and Corviknight, Caesar, and Garchomp, Lifelinson has been left in single team. Oh yeah, I think people were saying Sneasler was pretty OP in this game as well. Oh mad! Congrats on rising to Master Baller League. Thank you, Witness, for your illuminating introductions that riz up the whole jurors. My lord, but what's the next man next to Mr. Shamspeare doing here? The gasman, I mean. What, me? Oh, no. Allow me to enlighten my learned friends. You recall, presume, your earlier impertinence. Oh, I got a free Alex 18-2 entry grade at Bandai Shop. Congrats! Hey, let's go, Gramps. Also, today I got... I see what happened there. Don't you worry. He got you. And yeah, congrats. Enjoy the grams. What's up, Ace Detective? Hello, how are you? Ace Livets, how's your stream? Just saw you were playing like some visual novel game. Looks really interesting. Welcome in. When you suggest that victim has another visitor in his room on the night in question, and moreover, the victim is a compulsive liar. Eh? Eh? What? No, I didn't quite say that. This young chin stroker here is to controvert your wild claims conclusively. Oh. Is that not so, Mr. Meter Man? Hang on, no. I'm just here. Why is it you? Anyway, I will do it because I'm tired for today. I hope you have fun with Pick Fanzies. Thank you, Homura. Thanks for bringing your friends in, and glad you are doing well in Pokemon Champions. Enjoy your good night's sleep and have fun. Enjoying the spooky on night. The game has surprised me in a good way. Good way means it's really spooky. Oh, good means is peace and love and nothing happened. Thereby call for your formal testimonies. Okay, let's go. Is a drama person. And yeah, nothing happened. Let's say that. Oh, it's not the actor. Yeah, it's the actor. Yeah, the Chin Man and the actor. The wintry night of my discontent. Snow lay about. My neighbour did come in the evening, bearing a gift of tea. But merry, bitter was his drink. When he left, I did fall prostrate on my table. It was the tea alone that passed my lips at that late hour. Not else. I was outside this bloke's window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on his room. No one else visited his room but this short little round-backed Eastern fella. Oh, wow. Wow, this guy's a stalker. What? I'm gonna lucky. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Sevi. Good seeing you as always. Have a good night. Thanks for the luck. Oh, wait, what did you say? You were keeping an eye on Mr. Shamspeare's room all night. And that's right. Of course, Blick's window's all but blocked up, isn't it? There's a little gap in the bricks where you can see into the room. So I spent all night trying to keep my teeth from chattering as I peered in through that. Oh, the question is, sir, why? Well, now that's because he's on my list. Stalker! What a piece of work is man. Stalker? Why? What are you talking about? This buzzing busybody have not part in this play. Pray thee, pray him, no heed. I make no more though about his tedious words. Okay. What'd you say about me? Calm yourself. This court is concerned with what happened on the night in question, nothing more. Yappity yappity. Yappity yappity yappity. Yippity yappity. Yappity yappity. Oh no. Oh no. You're having chatter. Yap yap. Well, I believe this may be the final testimony of the trial. Now, counsel, the defense may proceed with a cross-examination. Yes, my lords. Okay. Healing did pass my lips at that late hour. Oh, the drink was bitter, so I didn't like it. Okay, let's ask. Look around, to be clear, by neighbor, you're referring to the defendant, Mr. Natsumi. Oh, indeed, sir. Chance, though, was that I call him the man from upstairs. And at what time did the mustachioed Nipponese visit your room? Our meeting was promised for an hour, the hour of 9, and lo did he come to tender a gift of fragrant tea. Okay. Feel like there's nothing else. The discussion was about who was stronger, Romeo and Juliet. I, Shamspeare, did play the part of young Romeo, whilst my neighbour played the fair Juliet. Each of us dressed as would our characters be to bring weight upon our merry experiment. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I guess Jujutsu. What? Juliet beat Romeo up. Oh my god. Let me stop you there. Mr. Natsumi left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2 that poison made you collapse. The amount to more than 3 hours of missing time. Defendant has really put the poison into your tea. And a 3-hour window time is something that you're gonna have to explain. Oh, gladly. It's an easy task. Oh my god, I want to smack in the face. What? Why is he doing this dance? I didn't drink the tea, or my guess is sorry, but after he took leave of me, Faith was staying cold, but at the 1 hour past midnight, very my lips parched. Oh my god. That doesn't sound normal. Nah, it's quite ordinary, sir, after all. Okay, so there's no time for tea because we're in the middle of fight. In summary, you should not come here with the intention of naming your attacker. But of course, my liege. Okay. Okay, press. So, you didn't have any kind of evening meal, dinner, supper? Ah, nope. Oh, he's so broke. Oh, that my belly will full, no more in Sando fries. Oh my god, so broke. Night and day do I fill my hours with land study of the great bards and playwright. Hence, is it that there, though not in my chamber, be that it be in costumes of my art? Okay, so costume only, no food. That would appear to be the case. Even Roden was found starved and deaf in your room. Oh my god. Now I think of it, it's not just food that I was conspicuously missing from that room, is it? I don't recall seeing a single player script anywhere. Or I have held them all. Literally. You've eaten them. Oh my god, look at those eyes. Every word be within my skull. Wow! That wasn't misleading at all. Wow, okay, so maybe he ingested paper. Okay. The meter man was like, oh, how's this? The windows of that house has been filled in. Six Pops, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome back. Historical artifact now found window tax. That guy with the chin reminds me of Raymond. Raymond? Who's Raymond? Yeah, you're right there, all bricked up horribly. But as it happened, there's a little part of brickwork at the bottom corner that has been opened up. I was looking through that gap. Yes, there were a few bricks loose, weren't there? And for some strange reason, a couple bars of soap lined up on the ledge outside as well. It's from the line of Raymond games, let me see. Oh, shit! Okay, I see why. It's because of the chin, I see. I see. It's the chin, definitely. I don't like going around poking my chin. Poking my chin in other people's business. You definitely didn't. It's the chin man. Especially on freezing cold nights. That's my orders, That's what I keep doing, as long as there's breath in my body. Wow, dedication, respect for the meter man. What's with all that theatricals today? Out of interest, meter man, after the accused has left and returned to his own lodgings, did you see the victim leave the room at all? Nope. He never left. He was in that room the whole time, as far as I'm concerned. And we can therefore discount the possibility of suicides. How can you be sure of that? Police carry out a thorough investigation of the scene and found no receptacle for the poison. So we know the victim didn't leave his room and hence didn't dispose of the poisons contained in himself. It's clear that it was no attempt suicide. When the culprits could have removed the receptacle, they didn't find it either. It's just so mad. What? Here's the explain console. Thank you. Yeah, you can't argue with that logic, but you can't find it anywhere. The coroner was like, you know what, I think it's in the tea. But there's no proof of that being a tea, and there's none of the poison bottle inside Natsume's house, so why? No one else visited his room, but that short little rounds back Eastern fella must impress. You say a short little round back Eastern fella. How many are the short little rounds back Nipponese with a moustache do you think they are in London? I don't know. Well, of course, it's only a narrow gap and it was quite dark. I didn't notice the moustache. But he showed up around 9, pretty sure of myself. When the person you saw arrived, did he and Shamsby drink tea together? Nah, sorry, couldn't say. Why not? Because I couldn't see into that room or that world, could I? And what I did see was the silhouette of that little round-backed fella wearing a pretty dress. Okay, that's him. And then a pair of them started making some kind of wrestling match, you know. I tell you, I didn't want to know what to make of it. At least it doesn't have Raymond's first. Oh no. Well, I suppose that was Romeo and Juliet championship battle getting underway. Oh no, Mr. Meter Man, I'm so sorry you have to bleach your eye like that. Allow me to confirm one final time. Apart from the accused, can you state with certainty that no one else visited the victim on that night in question? No question, Gasman's honor. Hold it. Oh yeah, okay, jurors. I knew it, it was the jurors. It was always the jurors. They made up their minds. My lord. Goodness me, yes, Mr. Foreman. I kept my mouth shut and listened up till now. But this has gone long enough. Are you all with me? Yeah, of course, the riz from the actor. Yes. Are we to understand that you, ladies and gentlemen of jury, are in agreement with one another? That you've reached... No. Okay, so we're gonna have a great time. Yay. You're right, we have. Are you all with me? Yay! Wait, no, the fence. Oh no! I was holding out a bit of hope for you, young man. Especially after you identified those few hours that followed the accused leaving the victim's room. Yes, the 3 missing hours, you put it. But in the end, what difference do they make? None as far as I can see. Since then, since that's now apparent, there's no reason to delay our decision any longer. Like I was said before, I don't have 5 bucks home with me tonight. Mrs. will blow her top. What's that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said. Jury 6 is like so random. Very well, let the courts be appraised of your decisions. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Oh, Yuzai.
Yuzai. Yuzai.
Yuzai. Yuzai.
Whoops. Yay! Guilty. All of you. Well, it would appear that the jury is indeed done with this court. Plot strikes again. Yeah, exactly. Plot. Oh, it's cause for a toast. No, not yet, mate. Like that's part of the twist, part of the plot twist. Yeah, no. Get on, Mr. Naruhodo, please. Try isn't over yet. Exactly. What about information I found in this thing? Remember? We will ask. Yes. Yes, that's right. That's right, exactly. We can force the trial to continue. Oh my god. This trial can't end now. Whatever it takes. Oh. I just can't let that happen. Oh my god, it's all the bots here today. Whatever it takes, I just can't let it happen. Defense moved to invoke his right to summations examination, my lord. Why am I not surprised? Choose to cling desperately to some a charic. Well, I mean, that's the plot. That's the plot. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's part of the mechanism. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Just thinking about like there isn't like any mind reading things or like, you know, scientific investigation thing that we have on other games. We just have like, you know, like we ask the jurors again and again and again. They've upgraded to 2 bots. Mad, right? Are you and your fellows prepared, Mr. Foreman? Believe me, my lord, we know all about this young lad's tenacity. We're ready for it. Yay! Victim may not be well off, but he's a noble man and straight up, there's no reason to doubt the man. Well, I do declare the good gentleman has no reason to lie. In fact, I think he's rather splendid. Just look at the cues by comparison. He's Japanese. He stoops all the time and he has moustache. He's very fishy. There's no evidence to suggest the gangly actor is a fraudman, for now at least. I really don't care, like, I just need this trial to end quickly. 3 hours of missing time is nothing when you reach my age, you know, nothing at all. Don't trust the foreman. Oh, they were just like betting on his, the actor being very, very nice and graceful. Every single one of them seems completely convinced. It seems that all the jurors have come to conclusion because of Mr. Shamsby is a fine, upstanding, and honest citizen. If you ask me, they've been bewitched by this strange theatrical movements, and sadly, nothing Mr. Nassim has said appears to have registered at all. Well, here goes. I don't see anything at first, but that is interesting. It's still very new to British law after all. Well, that's true, I suppose. No need. I'm fine. Fine, let's go. Okay. Really listening carefully to each juror's statement. Okay, like a fine gentleman, upstanding, nice, honest actor. The actors behind us! Oh my god, like that is very slappable, I see. Okay, press. There are plenty of people in London who seem noble but poor. Couldn't some of them be also liars? I like it. Press the more, yeah, right? I've no doubt about it. Like that shaky client of yours, for example. Absolutely not. Mr. Natsume is no liar. Look, the point is, the only thing that passed to the victim's lips that night was the Japanese man's tea. We take that gasman's testimony into account as well. The truth couldn't be any clearer. Well... Let me be frank here. I'm a gentleman with gentleman's values. If it turns out to be that old Shakespearean chump is a rotten liar after all, I gladly change my decision about the defendant. Okay. Okay, yes, perhaps. I don't see it happening. What was that? Allegiance on the end here, you know, you have to speak up. Look, I don't really care about all these nonsense. Okay, gentlemen. Alright, let's go. How about the lady? Let me see. You're saying you believe that man to be trustworthy because he's rather splendid. No, that's not what I said. The point is, the man is the victim here. What reason would he have to lie? And yes, it's rather splendid. Let's say yet again. The Riz. Meanwhile, the man who stands accused behaves so suspiciously it's exhausting to look at him. Oh no. I'm afraid he's not splendid at all. Splendid logic there, ma'am. Okay, press. No, not one of those things is a reason to find the man guilty. But he's fishy. There's no point of dancing around that fact. He's Japanese. He has a moustache and he swoops. But see, you arrive at the conclusion in just 3 steps. 3 steps like waltz, in fact. You know, the more I think about it, the more the trial seems to be like a dance. Okay, so dance what? But the victim's version of events is backed up by what Big Chin Man sticks to him says, isn't it? 1, he saw a Japanese man there. 2, he saw no one else. And 3, he saw a Japanese man there. Oh. That's another 3 steps. All this really does seems more and more like waltz. Okay. There's no evidence to suggest that gambling actor is a fraudsman, for now at least. Okay, let's press. Fraudsman? What do you mean by that, ma'am? It really is the most tiresome problem for the company, most irritating. We can be absolutely certain that a customer is stealing from us, but without hard evidence, we can't even threaten to take action for fear of being sued. Oh. Oh, is she the owner of the gas company or something? You know? You've lost me a little there. Who are you? I'm the wife of Augustus Altman, the owner of Altman Gas Company. Oh, good gracious, Altman Gas, you say? Gas is the future of energy in this country and around the globe, but proper handling is essential. As I'm sure our employee from the East End's branch office will be the first to agree. Absolutely, Lady Quinby. Gotta be used properly. Altman Gas is the best in the world, of course. Okay, it's like the boss lady up there. I think we might have solved the mystery of Bao earlier. No. He bowed in deference to his employer's wife that he... Okay. Ah, so... Would I be right in assuming... The reason that Miss Meterman was watching that Mr. Shakespeare was up to in his room? I'm afraid there's no end to the length of the population of East End will go to in order to see our gas. So I really have no choice when company identifies someone as a possible fraudsman. But to dispatch a worker to watch the suspects day and night, we're very thorough in our investigations. So you mean Mr. Shamsbeard is? I wouldn't come out and say it in public. Oh. But you can finish that sentence by a grubby little gas thief. You've noticed the public gallery is in here, have you? The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Faith was though wouldn't be with the words. Were I to let them penetrate the skin. Seraphs hear no insults, only choirs of angels in songs. We may not have evidence yet, but my workers won't stop buzzing around you until they find it. And once they do, you'll find yourself blasted back to your angelic heights in Altman gas explosion. Ooh, so he's been stealing gas. That's why he got Meterman behind him. I wonder, juror number 4, if you wouldn't mind adding that information to your statement. Hi, Mobinad, how are you? Oh, you know, she got at least a few dead bees in the inventory. Oh my god, you're right. That does look like... Oh god, dead bee themes. Hi, Mobinad, how are you? My pleasure. Was it the bit about ripping that thief apart you enjoyed? A little before the part about violence if it's not too much trouble. Yes, of course. Okay, so that means... Okay, so if you can show me the victim's lie, I will reconsider my position. So we pick these two. Those two statements clearly contradict each other. Juror number 1. It's been pretty good, thanks for asking. You've been well too. Thank you. Yeah, I've been well. We're just trying to like recover from like too much Procopia and back to the courts. So yeah, everything is going really well. Stealing gas, at least they didn't do execution for petty crimes. Exactly, they didn't. But maybe in here they did it with the poison. Lol. Juror number 1. What are you yelling about, lads? Presume you've heard juror number 4 statement made by the wife of the owner of Capcom Gas. Oh, well, yes. The victim, who you claim to be a noble, straight-up man, in fact turns out to be a common thief. So the good lady says there's no evidence, is there? You and I both heard them say as much. It's true, we don't have evidence as such, just yet. But the claims aren't baseless, you know. What? You heard me? Seeing as his operation has already been compromised. I would suggest that the court hears testimony from our East End branch office employee over there. I'll do whatever you say, my lady. Gasman's honor. Okay, tell me. You say you're a man of your words. If I could show that Mr. Shamspeare was a liar, you assured me that you would reconsider your decision about the thin skirts. Ooh. Yes, I did say that. I hold on to it. Okay. Oh, well, yes, now that we found out the man's liar, perhaps we ought to consider that matter further. If I'm perfectly honest, I haven't heard half of what you've been all saying. But if it means that you'll recap a few points, that would suit me down on 2 grounds. Oh no, I'm not having any part of this. I want this trial to be over and done with. In that case, I shall change my leaning. Oh my god, that's so cute. A 5th guy was like, oh no. Oh no, I just want to go home. Let me go. Yes, Mr. Nally Hodo. Victory. Yeah, it's not victory though, like I mean we just get the trial continue and keep the 5th juror in the house. Yay, we're back. We're back. Easy. 1-6 was like, let me go. Okay. Oh god, you have spoiled the... Okay, Mrs. Shamsby. Ladies and gentlemen of jury, now find it unable to trust you. Whoop. But you gods will give us some faults to make us men. So God mend me, I do swear. This gasman speak for that which concerns him most. Not but gas, not but thin air. Okay. Oh, what did you say? That's so cute. I take it, Mr. Shamspear, that you deny the allegation of gas thievery. Most heartily, my lord. As don't forget, I'm Seraph, an angel. A noble of mind, sweet of nature and valley, honest of heart. Okay. You flowery mouth pompous beanpot. That's so cute. Just because I haven't got the evidence yet. And if in fact you're not noble of mind, sweet of nature, or honest of heart, if you are a liar, then your testimony should have no sway in this courtroom. Just want to slap that man. Oh my god. It's my considered option. At the present time, no other possible culprit of this crime has been identified. Testimony heard by the court thus far heavily implicates the defendant. In short, it would be unreasonable at this stage for me to rule on the case. Oh no. However, in the light of the fact that the jury has expressed concern about the fidelity of this witness, I believe it will be inappropriate for this court not to pursue the point further. Oh, let's go. I assure you, my lords, that would be a waste of court's time. The gas and this case are unrelated. Juror number 4. Yes. Didn't you say before that although you have no hard evidence to prove this man's been stealing gas, you have strong grounds for suspecting him? That's right, we do. Don't we, worker? Absolutely, Lady Quinby. Gasman's honor. Very well, then we will hear your testimony now. Tell the court precisely why you believe the victim, Mr. William Shamspear, has been stealing gas. Ooh. It will be my pleasure. If I may, my lord. Go ahead, ma'am. This worker's testimony might have a significant bearing on the good names of my husband's company. Therefore, I should like to take to stand alongside him in a supervisory role, if you wouldn't mind. Wahoo! Yes, sweet as honey. Yeah. What? Oh my god. A cheer. As an exception, I shall honor your request. Thank you, my lord. I see. It's like a queen bee and a worker bee in here. You wait till boss gives you an earful. Oh, it's gonna sting. Mark my words. That's so cute. They both testify before the court. The subject of illegal consumption of Atman Gas Company's fuel. Yes, is that clear, my good man? Clear as Atman gas, my lady. Which is clearest in the world. You think the gas has gone to his head? It could be. Maybe the man is just a very dedicated employee. Oh, this is so cute. They're both having like the bee palette. I'm proud to be the company's East End branch investigator and meter money collection agent. Atman Gas Meter accepts threepenny bits, each coin giving customer about 2 hours of gorgeous gas. And yet, the meter in Shamspear's room didn't have a single coin in it. The meter doesn't appear to have been tampered with, though. The collection agent has has the only key. Somehow he's using all the flaming gas he wanted without paying a penny. If that's not thieving, what is... Oh no. Oh no. Pray forgive the discourtesy, but relevance of this testimony caused me to turn to my hollow chalice. Okay. So did the Mustachio's Nipponese poison the gangling excuse of an actor, or didn't he? That is all that should concern this court, and yet now we must listen to this. Oh no. He didn't like it. Okay. Yeah, but we want gossips, come on. We just want gossips. Oh my god. But we want gossip, please. He appears to be in a violent mood. Yeah, apparently. It's just smashing glasses and just like throwing wine bottles everywhere. Ugh. An attempt poisoning an incident of gas theft with no supporting evidence. So he has got gas poisoning. Is that true? It's true that they would appear completely unrelated at first glance. But I wonder, the truth tends to be buried in the most unusual places. And the first step in uncovering it will be to establish who and what this man really is. Okay, try to catch people when they're in, and then I ask permission to come inside to do my business. Does that mean that you've been into Mr. Natsume's room before, as well as that of Mr. Shamsby's? Well, now interesting, you should bring that up. Because I couldn't believe how little money was in his meter. I mean, how the pair of them survived the winter is beyond me, it really is. Knowing Mr. Natsume, he probably spent all his gas money on books. And then when he's finished reading them, he probably burns them for warmth. Probably. He'll kindly reiterate your statement about gas meters himself. So, London houses that have a gas supply that are fitted with these gas meters, are they? They are the latest model, the height of technology, developed by our own company, Admin Gas. And anyone who uses our gas will have one of these meters in their property, yes. So if 3p coins give 2 hours of gas, most people would use about 3 coins in a night. A bit more than that usually. They both have gas lights and gas stove, that is. Thinking about it, Soseki-san doesn't have a fireplace in that room of his, does he? So some people still chooses to use candles, of course, but only to have gas for heating. Ah yes, I do remember seeing some candles in Mr. Natsume's room, actually. And how does that money in the meter get back to you at the gas company? Every 3 days, gasmen like me visit properties on gas supplies and empties their meters of coins. 3 days, wow! I mean, that's a very frequent visit. That's a lot of runs you need to do. I must say the design and manufacture of the new meter cost the company an awful lot of money. But happily it put a stop on people not paying their dues for the most part. Because they have to pay in advance, you mean? Yes, exactly right. Out of interest, how long has this been going on? Weeks and weeks! He's been pinching gas off us for ages. Wow! Examined the meter in Mr. Shakespeare's room, I take it. Naturally, we took it off the wall and went over it with fine-tooth comb. And found nothing suspicious at all, I presume. No, I'm afraid we didn't. Which is exactly why I demanded a new type of meter to be produced. One with indestructible look. For the Shakespeare special. That sounds like it would have cost an awful lot of 3 penny pieces. Even after that, Rascal's meter is still empty. Never forget the humiliation. And I opened up the money box and found it bare. You what, I say? You what? And the look on his face, that smiling smile of his. I pulled the meter straight off the wall and took it back to the office. But you know what? Nothing! Not a trace of it being jammed or open in anywhere, not a single sign. What's happening to my salary as a result? Down by 3 shillings a day. That's what. Life-threatening situation in numbers of ways. Well, incidentally, what became of that meter? Nothing became of it. We still got it. Oh. It's right here. Let's take a look. No wonder they call you the meter man. Literally. I think it will be prudent for the court to sequester this item while the trials go ongoing. Let's take a look. Boop, 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 boop. Court. Okay, that's a very sturdy looking padlock, isn't it? The money box is sealed with beeswax too. If Mr. Sholmes were to get up to any mischief, he'd be found out immediately. Mischief of that kind is not sort of thing Mr. Sholmes' words. Okay, let's see. Oh! What's that? Have you spotted something? Just here, there's a small hole, you see. Goodness, you're right. Wouldn't have noticed. It's not a very neat hole, isn't it? Not professionally made, I'd say. So you think it might have been opened by Mr. Shakespeare? Possibly. It seems like people at Upland Gas must have missed it. How did you miss that? Well, it certainly seems to go all the way through the inside. Yes, but there's no way a coin would fit through there, though. That's true, even so, it seems more like a little suspicion. There's a tiny hole in the base behind it. Okay. Let's move this along, shall we? Doesn't have been tampered with. Okay, so that's probably the statement. It is... Lady Ottoman, I'm afraid to say that this meter clearly does show signs of having been tampered with. What? Get away, I've been over and over that thing. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it. In that case... What do you have to say about the small hole that's been made at the base of the coin box? Oh, what? Oh, you're right, you're quite right. There's a small hole there. The meters aren't supposed to have that. None of the others do. In other words, we can assume that Mr. Shakespeare secretly opened up this hole himself. Yes. I wouldn't be at all surprised, but why? Yeah, why? I mean, it's tiny. Couldn't get a foreign, farthing through that. So I wonder if you could give this court some more details about your meter design. What sort of details? Well, what I specifically know is how it differentiates coins. How does the meter tell the difference between coins? What do you mean? Well, for example, if someone were to put in 1 penny coin, that wouldn't work presumably, wouldn't it? No, of course not. So, well, how does the meter know what coin has been fed in? Well, you see, I see what you're getting at now. The meter tells coins apart from their shape and size, which includes their thickness. A fruit penny is about 3/4 of an inch in a diameter. You see, these other coins just won't fit. I see. It's clearly been very well thought out. Okay. So, are we talking about this one? Okay, yes. There's 2 centimeter diameter circle depression in the middle of the surface. So you can get some coins in here. Just press. It would seem like if anything that matches the 3 pence coin exactly in terms of diameter and thickness could equally be well used. Is that true? Yes, in a way. The weight comes into it to a certain extent as well. You thought of that too, anyway. If I find any fake coins inside the coin box when I empty the meter. The contract says the customers has to pay 100 times the amount they diddled it as fine. Live for moments like that, us gasmen do. He's so happy. Live for them, ha ha ha. Wahoo, hurrah for gas, hurrah for cash. Alpman all the way. She's like, well, that's quite enough of that. That's so cute. Delve deeper. Oh, this is just like to swap the statement. Nothing leaks from an almond meter. No coins, no gas, no nothing. Oh, that's so cute. Solid steel. Okay. So we need to swap that back, I guess. Okay. So... there you go. You just confirmed something there. If the diameter and the thickness were to be correct, the meter would accept any objects if it were as if it were a frog penny bit. Is that correct? That is correct. Well, by something of a coincidence, while we were investigating Mr. Shamsui's room, we found a particular item that matches the dimensions of it perfectly. Something that of the same size of a frog penny, was it? The item in question is this. It's a soap! Have you been inhaling gas? That's a bar of soap. Certainly looks nothing like frog penny bits, I must say. Okay, there you go. There you go. Kokoda! You have to turn over the soap to see what I mean. Ah! We're referring to that round depression in the middle of the soap there. That's right, a depression that's approximately 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Or in other words, almost exactly the same size as the frog penny bit. Oh, get away! Sound rather like a highway robbery. It does. Yay! It did! Yes. It's without doubt its vital clue to explain how the gas company being defrauded. Well, I don't believe it. Oh, now I see it is even the back of the meter man was actually a bee striped. That's some inferior bar of soap that has a tentative connection to a thief of gas. Oh, yes. And then you can use, well, some melted wax or something to pour in that mold. And make fake coins in no time. But you haven't found anything in there, no? It's the method Shakespeare has been using to seal the gas, that's the missing link. And now if I follow the chain of thoughts, it's going to bring me a new explanation of what happens no one considers yet. But it's all nonsense. If the man has been making fake coins, my work here would have found them when he emptied the meter. Quite true, Lady Atman. The absence of some black magic could make him disappear. Oh, whoops, I see. That's what we're dealing with, is it? It's one form of black magic that could cause the fake coins to disappear in thin air, yes. Oh, so he noticed. Exactly, and the meter here gives it away. What on earth? That's why he's putting it outside a window, because it's cold enough. It's a remnant of magical methods being used visible to be gas meter taken from the victim's room. Well, didn't say just this one? Ah. Found his bar of soap at the scene of the crime, just outside the victim's window. Outside? Yes, outside. Where you yourself, Mr. Meterman, was loitering in the freezing winter air. That's where we found this bar of soap. Oh, I get it. That's right, the answer, of course. It's ice. Imagine it's cold enough to make ice. Outside. In London. Wow. Well, Mr. Shakespeare has been leaving soaps like this outside his window each evening filled with water. After a night outside in the bitter cold, the water is completely frozen solid the next morning. Then he takes the fake coins of ice, feed them into the gas meter, giving him light and warmth in spades. And then his room becomes very comfortably warm. The ice now inside the meter coin box melts, turning back into water, and draining harmlessly away through a small hole made in the underside of the meter. That's how, without leaving any evidence of his wrongdoing, this man has been stealing atom gas. Just like that, so simply. Is he trying to make us look like idiots? He's been fooling us with all some bar of soap and some water. That's right, ma'am. I don't believe it. It can't be true. Have any ideas how much money we spent to develop that new meter? And now you have the audacity to suggest that bit of soap and some water can render it totally useless. Well, I'm fairly sure I didn't design it. Evidence. Okay, sorry? I want evidence. If you're gonna stand here and tell me our meter's rubbish, I want to see proof. Oh my god, she's taking it personally. She's very good at enforcing accountability, isn't she? Okay. What? Are you saying you actually do have evidence that supports this theory? I did notice a trace of something that bothers me a little at time. I have a feeling that this theory we come up with now could explain it. It's probably this one. Is it this one? Nope. Okay. Guess the soap then. Guess the soap again. Oh yeah. That's a photograph of the scene at the point when the victim was discovered, taken by Inspector Gregson. And it clearly shows that the remnants of crime carried out by Mr. Shamsby. Okay, so this is the puddle. The coin gives around 2 hours of gas usage. The occupant was heating his room with in all his waking hours. You can imagine he would have used around 10 of his fake coins each day. Wow, holy shit. Melting ice inside a meter box coin box would have been dripping out almost constantly, leaving a stain on the floor. Wow, lads. This is awful. There's further evidence too. Wow. Mr. Shamsby is slumped over to his table, apparently have consumed whatever that needs to be. And right next to him is a bar of soap broken in half. You're right. It would appear to me that then, Counsel, that the man was eating the soap, was he? Certainly not. He didn't beat about the bush there, didn't he? In truth, Mr. Shamsby was found with a fork in his hand. A meal of soap is sounding increasingly like, ooh. Just using that fork to... Yes. Extract a frozen coin from the bar of soap. Ah. But the bar broke in half. So perhaps it didn't go really well. Good gracious. I see. Oh, come on, that's perfectly fine. It's an open bottle. Lord Van Zieks, I was throwing my hands up in despair, and happened to catch my hail bottle on the way. Pray forgive my whatever that needs to be. Okay, what exactly did you establish with your most recent cross-examination? Well, that Mr. William Shamsby is a liar and a thief. In other words, his testimony is unreliable. Susato answered that. I see. Oh, that's it. That's exactly it. Very well. Let us assume that the man is the liar. Now, allow me to pose another question. What possible difference does that make? Well, we know that suicide can be discounted. Scotland Yard's investigation reviewed no signs of other vessels that contained poison. Objection! Hello, Valari. How are you? Welcome in. And on that night in question... Oh no, we're back to the jurors. No, we're back to the jurors. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, on the night in question, there were no visitors to the room except the accused. So young Gasman's testimony, which we have no reason to doubt, has confirmed that. No! Furthermore, the only possible way of the poison could have entered the victim's body is via the tea. The court has seen no evidence whatsoever to suggest otherwise. Oh no. We're back to square one. Hey, wee wee. Bye. Even if William Shamsby is the liar you claim him to be, these facts has been objectively established. There's no escaping it. Oh no, we're back. We're back, jurors. Therefore, in light of these facts, the prosecution calls for immediate adjudication. We're back. You what? We're back, we're back. Oh my god. A bee queen. The dead bee queen did not help. Mr. Naruhodo. What was the point of that last cross-examination? Did it actually get us anywhere? Or did it make no difference at all, like Lord Van Zig said? Objection! No, objection! This isn't over! Defense will not rest. What? State your point. What? Lord Van Zig just highlighted 3 facts in order to make his point. Contrary to what he could would have the court believe, none of them has been objectively established at all. True. We're trying to say. At least one of those so-called facts is an assumption made due to lack of evidence. Oh no. The situation has changed now, following the cross-examination of the latest witness to take the stand. And what is this nonsense? I want to hear. What's that? When you bring everything together, what we've learned so far, to consider it as a whole is clear. What is clear? There's a question we now need to reconsider, namely... was someone else responsible? Was there another visitor? Was there poison in the tea? Okay. We've all been led to believe that the poison was that afflicted Mr. Shamsby was in the tea brought to him by Mr. Natsumi. But that's conjecture at best. True, exactly. They were just like, you know what, it must be in the tea. And they were all like, it must be in the tea. The victim has testified that nothing else has passed his lips that night, so there's no other possibility. And since there were no traces of tea left at the scene, it couldn't be tested for traces of poison. That means you don't have proof. It just means that you don't have proof. Like I said, as the situation has changed, because in fact, some of Mr. Natsume's tea was left at the scene. Oh, wait. A particular piece of evidence proves it. Okay. What evidence are you suggesting, Namus? Very well. The nature of defendant's tea. This one? The soap again! Yes, that's right, my lords. Something about when we first found this bar of soap at the scene yesterday. It's 2 more bars of soaps. So many soaps. I'm quite certain that when we originally stumbled upon that bar of soap, there was actually a frozen coin in each bar. So you discovered a gas thief's coin factory. Fascinating. In a way, yes. But there's more. The coins we found in soap were, at the time, were normal eyes. There was something strange about them then. Exactly, something very obviously strange. They were red. Oh, it's blood. The eyes were red. No, you mean... Oh, it's obvious to me now. The fake coins in that soap were made from frozen tea. Yum! Yum! What? Yum! A reminder code that of a statement made by Mr. Natsumi earlier in this trial. That evening, yes, I did take some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Shamsby's home as a gift. Public water outside always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water especially to make it. This is the result. I will never touch the tea again. Never. Ah, yes, I believe there has been snowfall that day. It was particularly cold. Sadly, on such occasions, the poorly constructed water mains in East End are prone to freezing. On that night in question, Mr. Shamsby, having no running water to use, was forced to use the tea brought by Mr. Natsumi in order to make his fake coins. My words! Oh, there were 2 bars of soap at the window ledge when my judicial assistant and I investigated the scene. That's right, we only borrowed 1 of them. Which means there's even as we speak, some of the defendants here are still present in the scene of the crime, frozen solid in a bar of soap outside Mr. Shamsby's window. Extraordinary. Earlier today, the Inspector Gregson informed the court that even if 1 drop of tea remains, Scotland Yard would be able to analyze it for poison. As such, we are now in a position to prove or disprove that what has been mildly conjecture. Oh, by finding out for sure whether or not Mr. Natsumi's tea actually contains that poison or not. You schmug Nipponese. Yay! My lord, we cannot do the defendant injustice of passing judgment now. The police should be dispatched to recover the remaining bar of soap from the scene at once. And the defense requests a thorough analysis of the frozen tea embedded in it to determine whether or not it contains any poison. Or maybe if the poison will actually be diluted or disappearing under, like, I don't know, like a frozen weather or something, or just becomes a very fresh ice. I wonder. Yay! Yes, my lord, understood. Let's go, 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 go. Okay, midnight then. Okay, it will seem we have no choice but to suspend these proceedings for the time being. Yay! Trust you have no objection, my lord of antiques. Almost Saturday. It is Saturday now. And happy Saturday. Scotland Yard will recover the tea from the scene and carry out an requisite test immediately. Hey, hey! Trial will resume at the same hour tomorrow. Prosecution and the defense may conduct further investigation as appropriate in the interim. Yay! Yes, my lords! Yay! We survived the first day of court! Ooh. Oh, the second chord of Natsumi. Well, well. Ugh. We managed to scrape through there somehow. Only for the first day, exactly. There's more days. Yay, the first day! Hurrah, hurrah! Natsui, you're still a suspect! And you're still a suspect. Congrats! Yes, at least we reach a checkpoint. Let's save. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. He better run, yeah, exactly. He better board a ship and just like ship himself back to Japan at this point. It's like there's no proof the Scotland Yard will be like, you know what, there is poison, let me add some poison inside, so that he will be like, oh no, I didn't have any poison in that tea. Oh no, they framed me. Ah. Something like that, I don't know. Oh, thanks for the like, Rebecca. Good seeing you. You're gonna get cursed. Exactly. He gonna get cursed. So, we are wrapping up for today. Thank you so much for staying. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me in the story time. And as always, myself right now is definitely sleepy, so I'm yapping nonsense. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Appreciate all staying with me. And our system winding down. I will keep everything in order until you return to this timeline. We're gonna say hello to our friends and take care on your way out. Ciao ciao. See you next time. Bye bye. Good night.